Hi, this is Saintjerome Crypto Experiences bringing you yet another crypto experience. Today is 5/25 of 24. And I have an old screen back here. Is XRP gold? Can XRP and precious metals have something in common? Kind of silver guy myself. Gold's good. Everybody's going gold and silver, all-time highs here lately. But we're still waiting on XRP to go to the moon. So, can these two get together in any way, shape, or form? Uh, what we need is a spokesperson for each one. We need somebody to be a spokesperson for. Oh, by the way, I think two heads are better than one. So anyway, I think we need a spokesman for each one. Well, we need a spokesman for precious metals to give his point of view and to compare it to XRP. Precious metals, you ask, what are precious metals? That is a lot of different metals, but especially gold and silver, which have both reached highs as of late. Um, we need somebody who sells millions of dollars of precious metals every year, has a good, solid organization for many, many years, has the highest level of trust, has is able to fulfill big orders at once. I think they did two $500 million sales in this past year. That they are the special buyers. I forget the term of it for U.S. Mint, and they can get like full monster boxes when you need them, and you can trust them that you're not getting any fakes from them anyway. So, who is that masked man? Well, it is Andy Schectman of Miles Franklin. And if you want to give me a little credit, you can email Andy and say if you're buying something from them, and just say, hey, Saintjerome of Crypto Experience sent you, if you would please. So we have our man. We have Andy Schectman of Miles Franklin. And now we need an expert for XRP. Who can that expert for XRP be? Well, it wasn't Mel Carmine, even though he has interviewed Andy Schectman before, but it is Zach Rector. So we have Andy Schectman in the precious metals corner and Zach Rector on the XRP side. Um, let's go to a screenshot from that interview. So here is a screenshot from the interview, a Gold Bricks and XRP interview with Andy Schectman. So it's on the Zach Rector channel. And takeaways, this is just a quick review, but takeaways from this. Um, we are under a fiat system right now where the money is backed by nothing. Both these men, in my opinion, are presenting points of view of two valuable ways to get through the fiat disaster we're having now. The tried and true method of the person to the left of the screen of Andy Schectman and Miles Franklin is gold and silver. They have been money for thousands of years. Matter of fact, if you go in the Bible, especially in Haggai, it says, and gold and silver are God's money. And there's reference after reference in the Bible from thousands of years ago. It's been a money in just every civilization. And our currency, our paper money, actually used to be backed by gold and silver, gold certificates and silver certificates. Now, our system is backed by absolutely nothing. It was backed by oil there for a while, but now, and the BRICS nations, they're moving towards precious metal backing. Hmm. And then on the right side of the screen, we have Zach Rector, one of the big spokesmen for XRP, especially. You have a class of currencies that are going to be ISO 222 compliant, and they are going to be used to make smart contracts and move value around. Now, I've heard that XRP can be used to move gold and that XLM can be used to move silver. XRP might be more with bigger entities like governments, and XLM more like smaller entities like maybe very rich people or companies or so. So these two got together and had a great discussion. And one thing I found interesting, and I knew this already from previous interview that Andy had, uh, Zach asking for full disclosure, did he have any XRP? And Andy said, yes, he did. He said he's an old dog learning new tricks, and he doesn't want to have a closed mind, and that he needs to learn about the crypto space and the value. He says doesn't have very much, but he's sounds like he's doing a little more all the time. He was a kind of rough getting into it, but he had a friend help him get on and handle the cryptocurrencies at once. Now, as someone myself who learned about cryptocurrencies in the last, how many years been? It's been like 8 years already now. So about 2016, I personally started trying to figure out how to do this. I went to Coinbase and got a little Bitcoin, got a little Litecoin, and a little Ethereum, as that was the only ones you could get. And matter of fact, when I first got on it, was just Bitcoin and Ethereum. Then Litecoin came along soon. Now Coinbase has lots and lots of different coins. Now, personally, not a fan of Coinbase. They left me hanging high and dry a lot. Did some things with my friends, and so not financial advice, any of this, but not on my top list for acquiring crypto. I like Caleb and Brown as a broker, and you can get crypto there. You can also, I've had good luck on the Strike app getting Bitcoin, and then sometimes I get that Bitcoin, and I can trade it on some platform for another currency like Exodus Wallet. You can do it in Exodus Wallet. So anyway, so Andy is a new person for cryptocurrencies. And Zach was agreeing to him that gold and silver are good options to combat the fiat system, and the crash of our currency system is coming up, folks. And both these men realize it. And men who are in, and women who are in precious metals and in cryptocurrencies realize we need these alternative methods of transacting in the modern age. Now, gold and silver, stores of value, been money for hundreds and thousands of years, and they have great value, but sometimes transacting them can be a little funny. Now, silver in small quantities can be easily bartered with somebody. Gold, on the other hand, stores value well, but if you have like a full ounce of gold and you want to buy something small, that could be an issue. Now, also, new currency for precious metals is gold backs since 2019, and it fractionalized gold into very usable bills. I shouldn't call them bills because bills, I think, are debt, but a currency. And the gold is embedded in that, and it's totally, at this point, cannot be counterfeited, which is amazing. 24 karat gold. Smallest denomination is 1/1000th of an ounce, and the highest denomination, 50 times that size, is 1/20th of an ounce. And you can tell the difference in size and thickness, malleability of the bill, or I should say, being able to fold. So anyway, precious metals. But then on the other hand, when you get to cryptocurrencies, you are able to transact very quickly at a distance. And that's something gold and silver just cannot do. There's a talk about a marriage of cryptocurrencies with gold and silver. However, such a thing has not happened yet. I did interview Stephen Hernandez of FiPay, and they use a token called FiGold that he's working on, and that can do that. Have with vaulted gold, vaulted gold backs in this case. So anyway, I wanted to bring this interview up to you. I found it very entertaining. One thing Andy Schectman brought up that you got to be very aware of is that banks now can bail in when they get into a crisis. That means you put your fiat currency in the bank, you got those digits you think you own, you don't. You don't own it. You become a creditor to the bank, and they own it. If they don't have it, if they can't do anything, you won't. You are going to be on the long last of the list for creditors. You may get pennies on a dollar, if anything at all. Well, my money's insured in the bank, the FDIC. Folks, I think I've said it before, but the FDIC can only cover 2% of the banks in the United States. And one man's opinion, not financial advice, I believe most banks are going to go under in the future here. So I've done different videos on survival currencies, and I think both men offer a good survival currency. I believe after crashing, we're going to come back, but we're going to need a new system, and we'll probably have some kind of currency then that's backed by gold and silver. And XRP is probably one of those tokens that is going to be used to move that gold and silver around, along with other ISO 222 compliant tokens. So, I want to point out that this is a good interview, and I would highly recommend to watch it. Recall it's about 50 minutes long. It went pretty fast for me as I was interested in the topic. Uh, and it's on Zach Rector's YouTube channel. You can find it by searching for Zach Rector. And let's see what else to say about this video. Well, I think that's mostly it. I might add that Andy Schectman is prolific. My gosh, that guy puts out so many different videos on so many different platforms, preaching precious metals. And now it's kind of neat to hear him, uh, full disclosure, say he's got some cryptocurrencies too. And it's not just XRP. And I'm not an XRP only guy myself, not financial advice, but I find Bitcoin to be valuable store value. However, it's getting old and dodgy. I like Litecoin for transactions, very quick, very cheap. I think XRP, XLM is going to have a future, and they move things incredibly fast. Overseas, bam, bam, with very little cost, right? I also like Theta. I believe that is going to be used to help get our internet smoothed out. It's a software, and then it's got this system where it's got its own fuel you get rewarded in that. Those are some of the cryptos that I like. But honestly, it's kind of fun to throw a little bit of a fiat at Shiba Inu and Doge and some of those meme coins and speculate. Maybe you catch it hot, right? Then sell. I do have the philosophy of when I make a little profit on some of those things to lick a little ice cream, as Joe Snip says, and sounds good. So anyway, that's all for this. I just want to let you know this was a great interview, and I think you'll enjoy it if you're in both fields. Maybe you'll learn something about the other field. If you're in precious metals, maybe you'll learn about the XRP, cryptocurrencies, and if you're in the cryptocurrency field, maybe you'll understand a little bit why precious metals are valuable too. Not financial advice, but ¿Por qué no los dos? As Taco Bell used to say. Why not both of them? Yay! And everybody cheers. So down below, please hit like and subscribe. I always forget to ask that. Should ask at the beginning. I've got a contest for 440 subscribers, and I'll send some Satoshis your ways with a $50 limit on the value in USD fiat currency. And I also have different links down below for discounts. One of those links would be for Andy Schectman, Miles Franklin. Please mention that Saintjerome of Crypto Experience has sent you, and he'll give me a little bit for my effort of finding somebody. And also, I like for crypto, I like Caleb and Brown. You get a permanent 3.5 discount. I have a Patreon channel. It is patreon.com/ Saint Jerome. And I have different tiers you can get on for free. And if you get on for some of the lower subscription, I got two tiers. I got a $5 and a $25 tier. $5, I am available for private messaging. Good place to do that. Try to answer your questions or send you in the right direction. And if you get on the upper tier, then you'll get more direct access to me, including at this point a Zoom call. If you wish to do one Zoom call a month for about 30 minutes or so, I'm open to that also for a $25 a month tier. So thank you very much for joining, and I hope you enjoy this video. I know I did. Goodbye, everybody.